Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Living on Insulin. Thanks for coming back for another video. This video is going to be real and I don't want to say raw because it's not going to be real and raw, but it's just going to be a very real video that normally I would not film. But I thought that this might be helpful for some other diabetics who go through this. And sorry, my hand is shaky. I'm kind of weak, so yeah. Anyway, you know that I was sick when Brent and Kelsey were here, and this is the Sunday after the Friday that they left, so this is 2 days later. Yesterday I got way worse, and ran a fever all afternoon of 100.5 to 101, so fever broke finally last night, and then I started throwing up last night and threw up 9 times, so yeah, that was fun. Mom thinks that I have a flu bug that is going around, and I do not have ketones. I think they were maybe small or trace, one of those, but they're not high ketones. So that's a blessing. But yeah, I've been on bed all day yesterday and a lot today. It's only like 8:30 something, I think. It's 9 now, so we'll see. Catch y'all in a little bit. So I just bolused 2 hours ago, and I'm going to bolus again because I'm still high. So trying to get as much insulin as possible without going low so that I don't get ketones. And I'm just laying here in bed watching church this morning. So I'm now going to turn up my pump because I'm still 206 and not coming down at all after bolusing twice. So I'm going to turn up my pump real quick. So hopefully it will come down. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so my ketones are now at low large, and there's 2 different levels of large ketones, high large and low large, and I'm at the low one, and high is like the highest ketones that you can get. So I'm pretty close to that. Oops, sorry guys. My stepdad is gonna go get some Sprite so that we can do what is called sugar surfing, and sugar surfing is where you drink sugar and then bolus for it so that you can get the insulin for it. Because if I'm just drinking water, water flushes out ketones, but at the same time, you know, water makes your blood come down, which is good, but sometimes you need sugar so that you can get more insulin, because right now, like, I'm not hungry at all. I don't want to eat anything. So Sprite will be good to sip that and get insulin for it. Try to bring my blood down because it's still high, even though I bolused twice and turned my pump up. So, but I haven't puked since this morning, which is good. It's been quite a few hours, but I just feel really like sick. So yeah, I definitely don't like being sick, but oh well, I am. Okay, so I now have large ketones. They are at the highest that they can go, and I do not have ketones, so I am going to try to eat an applesauce pouch. My blood's 134 though, which is really good. So I got a bolus for this, just 15, and it says to give me 1.30 units. And Mom wants me to do a unit extra. So I'm doing a unit extra, and then I'm also going to try to drink some Sprite with that. So hopefully I won't go low, because I don't think I'll be able to eat the low stuff. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. Okay, so it's been about 40 minutes since the last clip that y'all just saw, and I'm going back up. I'm 177 now. So I'm gonna see how much I can turn my pump up. Well, I can do 40. I need it more. Okay, it'll let me do 65% for an hour. So that's what we'll do.
Here we go. Heading to the hospital. See if we can get her an IV to flush out the ketones. I've given her tons of insulin and water. And coming towards the evening and we're not making any progress anymore, so we're gonna go see if we can get her flushed out.
So we are here at the hospital now, and I just got my IV. They haven't put any fluids in yet. They said I'm not in DKA, right?
Correct.
So I'm not in DKA, which is a good thing. And they just took a lot of blood and a urine sample. So hopefully we can get those results back soon. Nope. It's up in your nose. Oh my goodness. You gotta do the other side. Almost there. You're doing awesome. Woo! That's not fun. Yes, please.
You okay?
Yep.
You did it, hon.
I did it.
Good job.
Thank you. Okay, so I have IV in now, heart monitors on. What else? I think that's it. And they're running a bunch of tests right now. And I had to get the COVID test, as you saw. That was not fun. I don't think it was as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it was also worse than I thought it was going to be at the same time. So I don't know, but it was not very fun. So we'll see how long we're here tonight. So right now I'm drinking some apple juice because my blood is like 89 or something like that. And what happens a lot of time when they're giving me saline, it will, my blood sugar will drop. And so sometimes they'll do a dextrose saline mixture, and sometimes they'll give me juice or Powerade or something like that. So drinking apple juice right now and getting the IV. I've almost gotten half a bag so far. So we haven't gotten the results back for a lot of the tests yet too. So we'll see what else that they're gonna do. So my IV is almost done. You can see it up there. It's pretty close to being done. I had a little cup of ice cream because my blood went low and they're trying to get it up, and it's up now. It's like 140 something. I think they're planning on sending me home, but the doctor's talking to the endocrinologist right now, so we'll see. I don't really know. I don't really feel any better, but they said that that's what the underlying issue is. If it's COVID or a cold or whatever it is, that's what's making me not feel good. So we'll just have to keep not feeling well for a few more days. Okay, so we are heading home. They took my IV out, and they just said that whatever this is going to have to run its course. We need to quarantine until we get the results back. Unless they're negative, then we can go back to normal life. So my brother-in-law is being tested. My sister thinks she has it. Caleb might have it. So, yeah. We'll see. So we are home now. It is 11:30. We just got home about 15 minutes ago. And, yeah, they didn't really do all that much. They did a chest x-ray, which came back fine. I didn't have pneumonia. They gave me a full bag of saline and did the COVID test, and that was pretty much it. So they didn't do too much. but they said tomorrow that we just need to call our endocrinologist and see what's going on, see if they can help at all. And then we just had a few like sick day protocol things that we needed to do while I'm sick. So we will see, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a good night's rest tonight, because last night I was throwing up like every hour and a half. So yeah, a good night's sleep would be wonderful. As you can see, I look a little tired, so I would like some sleep. But I will see y'all tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow.
Hey guys, so it has been a little while since the last clip that y'all saw. It's been a week and a half, I think. I did test positive for COVID-19, so we have been in quarantine for the past week and a half. Yeah, I was really bad about, like, I did not film at all while we were in quarantine, while I was sick. I got out of quarantine on Sunday. Saturday was my last day, so like I could have gone to church on Sunday and like gone places and stuff. But the rest of my family has been in quarantine because we all got it. My mom was really, really sick with it. Everybody else kind of had like a mild case, just really fatigued and stuff like that. But they all got out of quarantine yesterday and today, and so we are now officially done with quarantine, done with COVID. We've had it, we're good. That is one thing that I'm very excited about. So I went to college today, first time in like 2 weeks, and that was really nice. It was my first time out of my house since last week of going to the ER. So that was just awesome. Again, I'm sorry that I did not film it all, like, while I had it and after the ER visit. I just was so tired and worn out. I was able to do school in the mornings and stuff, and then by, like, 4, I was just in bed the rest of the night, just because I was so exhausted. And that went on for about a week, and then Friday and Saturday and Sunday, I was starting to feel a lot better. We still had slept in till like 10 o'clock every single morning, and then it got to like 9:15, and then today I had to get up at 7:15. I was like torture, but I am feeling a lot better. I still don't really have like an appetite. I have not really been eating a lot. I put on 2 skirts today, 2 different skirts, and both of them were loose on my stomach, and I was like, man, this is interesting. So definitely gonna work on like trying to get my appetite back. In the past week and a half, I've only ever gotten seconds one time. That was just the other night, the first time I had ever gotten seconds on something. So I eat very small portions, which if any of you actually like know me and have eaten a meal with me, you know that I am a big eater. And I mean like I eat a lot. And I'm getting like seconds normally, maybe sometimes thirds. My portions are like seconds and thirds. But I am a very big eater. So for me not to like have an appetite and be eating a lot is very different. So that was one of my big things. Really just the fatigue and no appetite. I never lost taste or smell. And I did have a fever for 2 days, but after we got home from the ER, like I never ran a fever again. Also, we are remodeling our basement. It is completely gutted right now. Like the walls are all down and the carpet's up, and like, I mean, it's just, everything is torn apart. So we have had a lot of dust stirred up in our house, and that was kind of like in the beginning when, of the last video. You know, I was struggling with the allergies, and we really think that it was because of all of the thing that we're doing downstairs, and then maybe like I was just kind of weak and my immune system was weak from struggling with that I got COVID easier. And so that's kind of what we think happened. We're not entirely sure. But definitely this week, it's definitely transitioned back from like having COVID to the allergies, because I'm having so much drainage and I'm still like coughing and stuff, and like I had to blow my nose like a ton, and I haven't blown my nose at all today. Like my nose has been really clear today, but you can just tell like it's all allergies and like clearing out my sinuses and stuff with the allergies. So I had that problem for a little while, but I haven't been having that. I've still been coughing a little bit, but I always have a lingering cough, which is really annoying. Overall, my blood sugars did amazing. Like, I think I was a little bit shocked because everybody is saying, like, you know, diabetics, they're gonna like die if they get it, you know, and it's so dangerous for diabetics and all this stuff. Yes, I had to go to the hospital, but like, I have to go to the hospital if I get like the flu or a cold. If I get a common cold, I normally have to even go to the doctor and stuff. So that really wasn't a big part of it. But like, my blood sugars, they just did amazing. I have not really gone high at all. If I go high, it's just like maybe low 200s. I don't think I've ever gone over 250 in the past week and a half. Like, I really don't think I have. And then today, just a little bit ago, was the very first time I'd gone under like 70. I was 60 something. And that was the first time that had happened in the past week and a half. So my blood sugars have honestly been really amazing. I can show you a little bit of a picture from my Clarity app that gives a report from the past like 7 weeks, 2 weeks. I will screenshot that and put that right here. So as you can see, I mean, it's kind of good, but it's not like amazing. So I was very happy with my blood sugars, and I thought that they did really well, even though you hear all the time like it does terrible and it's like horrible. It really was not that bad. But anyway, that is pretty much my take on COVID and what happened to me. It honestly was not that bad. It was just kind of like a common cold. My whole family got it. My brother-in-law and sister got it, and unfortunately my sister suffered a miscarriage, and if you could just pray for us through that. And for my sister Kelsey, whom y'all saw in the video, she was actually pregnant in the last video, and I didn't know. She hadn't told me yet, and suffered a miscarriage. During that, she was having some pain, and suffered that last week. So if y'all could pray for them. Little baby Noelle is now in heaven, and we know that we'll see her again someday, and we're excited for that. But anyway, COVID for my family was not terrible. You know, I was the only one that was in the hospital for COVID/diabetes. My sister had to go for her miscarriage. But honestly, I don't know why we've shut down the entire world for this disease. It's like 0.3% of people who get COVID are like actually really serious with COVID. And for those of you who don't know, that's like not even 1%. So I don't entirely know, but that's just like my take on this. A lot of people have a lot of different views. We have had some people in our church die from COVID. I know that it is a serious thing, but so are so many other contagious diseases. So if I can encourage you with one thing in this video, that is to not stay locked away for the rest of your life. You know, maybe you are scared about this, and of course you're not going to go around and like hug everybody and like touch everybody, because you know you don't want to get it, but you can still go out and live your life and not be living in fear for the rest of your life, because the coronavirus is here to stay and it's not going anywhere. That is the one thing that I want to encourage you with, is to not live the rest of your life in fear of the coronavirus. So that is my little encouraging tidbit of the day. Some of y'all may not like that tidbit, but I gave it to you anyway. So anyway, I am sorry that I have not been active on my YouTube channel just with everything that happened. I just kind of took a break last week. But I will be being more active, bringing you more videos. I am excited for the future of this channel and what the Lord just has in store for it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel down below. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions for anything that I went through with COVID. Any questions that you may have, leave them down below, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Thank you so much for watching.